What's up, everybody? This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and I'm going to do my best. My computer has not been cooperating today. I did reboot it, so hopefully we will have no technical glitches. But I did notice something there that I hope was only here, a lag. I don't know exactly what's going on. OBS needs to, maybe I need a faster computer. Only. Anyways. This is the new comic book day release stream that I do once a week to inform you guys of the books that are coming out from Marvel, DC, Image, Dark Horse, Boom, Aftershock. I might be forgetting some other ones, but there might be a couple of others. Dark Horse, of course. But yeah, and this week rather, it falls on January 26th. So let's get into it, shall we? Why not? That's what you're here for, right? We start off with DC Comics, as always, and this is Action Comics. And the issue number is, let me see if I can. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I will switch from studio mode to... There we go here. And I can tell you then that it is number 1039. What's going on, Paul? And that is cover A right there. Oh, thank you for letting me know that I am streaming. YouTube, so kind of them to let me know. Hopefully they let other people know that I'm streaming. Here is the B cover. This one's actually cooler. I do like them both. This one is nice and awesome, and that looks like what's her name? Not Mongal. I could be wrong there, but this one is by Totino, and you're going to see another cover by Julian Totino Tedesco, JTT, later on. It's actually the thumbnail too. That if you clicked on it, you had to click on it to get on here. So yeah, that's another cover. He's having a good week because this cover is pretty cool, but the other one. Wait till we get it. Wait till we get to it. Aquaman, Green Arrow, Deep Target. This is issue number 4 right there. And Green Arrow is switched to a ray gun, while Aquaman is, I don't know exactly what that is that he is lifting, but he is lifting something there. And this is the B cover with his, what was it? I think this was like the late 80s costume, maybe early 90s. The old blue and light blue variant costume. Here we have the Batman Catwoman special. This was supposed to come out during Christmas, obviously, as you can tell from the main cover here. But unfortunately, one of the gentlemen that was working on the comic died of cancer, John Paul Leon, and they had DC got some other people to fill in for him so they could finish, and this is his last work before he passed, and I think he was only like in his 40s. Regardless, whatever it was most definitely too soon. So we are getting it at the end of January, and not a problem at all. This is the A cover right here, and here's the B cover. This one here, DC versus Vampires. Gotta admit, I do like this. It's good. I like Idle Schmidt's art, even though it's very, I don't want to say abstracty, but it's kind of like I usually like Art Adams, Nick Bradshaw, that type of like cartoony-esque stuff. But I'm digging this. I am digging this. Yes. And here is the B cover by the Thief Matina. And yes, that is Diana. Deathstroke Incorporated, issue number 5 is right here. And apparently we're going to find out who Libra is. Okay. Here's the B cover. I don't know who did this. I apologize. I should have had the Explorer open so I could tell you these things, because knowledge is power. Let's see. You know, I'm going to try to do it really quickly as I stall here. There is Marvel. Here is Jesus Christ. Of course, it doesn't have this one here. And attempt to navigate to there really quickly. So this cover here is by Ivan Tao. And this is the cardstock variant. I knew that was a cardstock variant, but I didn't know who did the art. But that is Ivan Tao. And there's also a C cover, a gorgeous C cover by Lucio Perillo. And of course, obviously, this is Peacemaker and Vigilante on the cover there. Now, mind you, this is Peacemaker's Vigilante. This isn't the proper Vigilante from the DC universe. Just to get that out there, because they are two vastly different characters. Detective Comics hits the landmark 1050th issue. I don't exactly know what's a landmark about it, because Batman didn't start until issue 27. So that means that maybe 1077th would be landmark 1050th issue. But what do I know? I'm just a basic mathematician. What's up, Tony? But yes, continuing. This is Ivan Rodriguez, I believe. Yes, Irvin. Sorry, Irvin Rodriguez. Continuing his photo realistic-esque covers. And then we have this cover by Lee Bermejo, which is really good. Now, I'm going to have 4 other covers, and you're going to see them next. And they're all by Jorge Molina. Got this one here. This one here. Got this one with the Batman 89-ish. And this one here. I got to tell you, this one here, I don't know what's going on with Joker's mouth there, but there it is. Yeah. Flash number 778 with Detective Chimp going bananas. And this is Brandon Peterson doing the variant cover here, featuring Justice League Dark, obviously. If Detective Chimp is there, then Justice League Dark can't be too far behind. And this one here is by Jorge Corona. So you got Jorge Molina, Jorge Corona. Let me shrink this down to there. Harley Quinn, number 11, is up next. This cover is by Riley Rossmo. This one here is by Derek Chu. And this one is a Peacemaker variant by Dima Ivanov. I didn't see the Dima before it. Dima Ivanov. Here we have The Human Target. This is cover A by Greg Smallwood. And this, I believe, is a 12-issue miniseries. Yes, 12 issues. And here is the B cover by Dave Johnson. Justice League, number 71, leading into the end of the Justice League. This one is by Brian Michael Bendis, unfortunately. And this cover here is by Yannick Paquette. And it actually has somebody else here. Let me see if I can see. Hopefully I didn't just open it. And Nathan Fairbairn were responsible for this cover here. And then there's this B cover by Alexander Lozano. And that's also a cardstock variant. Here we have Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace. This is a one-shot. Comes out on Wednesday, here on Wednesday. And this cover here is by Juan Ferreira. And then there's another cover. I think this is by, I want to say Jorge Fornes, maybe? Or Gary Brown. Gary Brown was my second guess. And then we have Robin, issue number 10. This one is by Simone DeMeo. And we also have a variant cover by Francis Manapul. I kind of dig this one. This one's good too. Don't get me wrong. I do like this. This is part of the series that they've been doing for the B covers. Static, season 1. Now, I honestly didn't really get that good of a look at some of these things, but I'm almost positive that this isn't the cover for Static. This particular cover here. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken, but I don't know. I'm almost positive though. But I do know this is the B cover by Nicholas Draper Ivy. See if there's anything else under there. Yeah, and this is also a cardstock cover, which I knew. Superman and Robin get a special, most importantly, written by Peter Tomasi. That's all I really need to say about this. I mean, it would be nice if Jorge Jimenez was doing the art, but, you know. The cover is by Victor Bogdanovic, and there is also another cover. And this one is by Jorge Jimenez. I'm trying to see who else. I guess Bogdanovic does the art. There's also somebody below him that I can't really see his name. Let's see what it says. No, it's way too small there. But so yeah, that'll be out tomorrow. It's a one shot. Here we have the last issue, the last unfortunate issue of Superman 78. And I'm really not too happy about this. Hopefully they continue it. Maybe do another 6-issue run or something. I mean, I don't mind miniseries. You know, don't make it an ongoing or something. You know, just continue doing like different miniseries. But this one here is by Michael Janin. And there is a B cover by Rafa Sandoval. Up next, we have Task Force Z. This is issue number 4. And I was trying to remember today if I could have sworn this came out, and it looks like I was right. Because there's a customer who is a big Red Hood fan, and I'm like, yeah, I think Task Force Z comes out this week. But yes, this is Eddie Barrows doing this cover here. And Riley Rossmo is doing this cover now. I have no idea who this is. But, yeah, that's Riley. And there's another cover. This one, I want to say, is by Dan Mora. But I could be wrong. Nope, it is Dan Mora. There we go. This is also Task Force Z. Now, just a word to the wise, or a word to anybody that's out there listening. They do these variant covers, like special themed variant covers. Like this one here. You've seen a couple of other ones, too, for Peacemaker. Mind you, the cover is Peacemaker, but the interior is whatever book it says there. So, for instance, this one here is Task Force Z. Okay? So when you buy this, or if you buy this, or buy any of the other ones that have Peacemaker on there, unless it's the one shot that I showed you, this is just the variant cover. He's only on the cover. Okay? Just to let you know. Here we have Teen Titans Academy number 11. And this is a cover by Rafa Sandoval. Now, I didn't read this, but I did thumb through it. And I don't necessarily think that Red X was revealed. I looked through it, but again, it was really quickly. So maybe when I go back and read it, then I'll see exactly who Red X is. But for now, I don't think they do it. I don't know. We'll see. But I will say, I dig this cover right here. Granted, it's a lot busy. It's a little busy. Actually, it's a lot busy, but I like it. I don't know if it's the colors. I don't know if it's because it's got Nightwing on the cover. I don't know what it is, but I dig it. And this is by Fico Asio, I think. Is that how you pronounce their name? Here we have Teen Titans Go. This is Teen Titans. Oh, this is a crossover. Teen Titans Go with Superhero Girls. And this is called Exchange Students. Right there. And this is also a YA book. I don't know the size. I think it's like 9x6 maybe. But yeah. And last but not least, unfortunately, we have the final issue of Wonder Girl for now. I'm not necessarily too happy about this because I do like Joelle Jones. And although she wasn't doing the art on every book, on every issue rather, you know, I'm a fan. So, but I will tell you that it's going to go out with a bang. And you might be asking why that is. Like this Matteo Scalera cover, it's okay. It's okay. But this cover here, I can't tell you how many shades of hot this cover is, okay? This is Julian Totino Tedesco, JTT, doing this cover. And that is a hot cover right there, okay? They need to make this a poster. DC doesn't do posters. I've tried. They used to have these things in New York called retailer roadshows, and I would always, you guys plan on doing posters? You plan on doing posters? In the 11 years, no, now 12 years I've owned the store, They've only done 5 posters total. 5. 5. And 2 of them were for Injustice, the video game. Not the comic, the video game. So, yes. Okay, moving on to the MCU. We have Avengers Forever right there. And I am going to stall to get to... There we go. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. They don't list who the artist is on the solicitation. So, but this one here looks like it might be Russell Dowderman, perhaps. Kind of, sort of. Here we have Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 87. Yes, I know. Amazing does come before Avengers, but I don't know why it did it. I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because I did it. I just did the initials, the first initial of every word, and so it was AF for Avengers Forever as opposed to ASM for Amazing Spider-Man. That's what it is. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, there's a pretty cool cover with Cap on there. What does it say? I can't even. Jesus Christ. We want to something. Whatever. Prove it. Whatever. Cool. And you got Felicia on the cover there too. Black Cat. Here we have Black Panther. This is issue number 3. And that is, of course, an Alex Ross cover. And it looks like that's Storm on the throne right there. So she's in the issue. Apparently, this is like the 300th issue of Black Panther. And they did, I think they did some variant covers. But I've been cutting down on the variant covers because I don't have people get in touch with me saying, hey, there's a Black Panther variant cover coming out in a couple of weeks. Can you order it for me? So if that happened, then I would. But I get what I get. Captain America, Iron Man, this is issue number 3. And this is a 5-issue miniseries, so we're in the halfway point right there. There are 2 covers for this. There's this one, which I believe is by Alex Ross. And there is this one here, which is an homage variant. Here we have the final issue of The Death of Doctor Strange. So I guess they're going to cancel his movie in May because he's dead. R.I.P. Doc. R.I.P. Devil's Reign, issue number 3, or Dark Ages, depending on what you think. This is, yeah, I think this is a 6-issue miniseries, maybe. All I do know that it's a Marvel event, and Chip Zdarsky is writing it, so that is good. Here we have Devil's Reign, Winter Soldier. This is issue number 1. And there we have Wilson on the cover with Bucky. And here is the B cover, which I dig. I like this. I don't know who did the cover, but I do like it. I've discussed it before in the Marvel solicitation. Here we have Iron Man. This is issue number 16. Alex Ross handling the art for this particular cover right there. The Marauders, even though they ended, they get an annual. Makes no sense, but here it is. And this looks like it's Russell Dowderman, so I'm all here for it. Definitely. Although that's Dakin, Kitty, and Revenge. Interesting. And here's the B cover. I think Jerry Dugan is doing this also. This might be his last... No, actually, no, wait. I think No, he's not doing when they come back. Whatever. It's coming out Wednesday. Here we have Mary Jane and Black Cat, number 1. And that is a J. Scott Campbell cover, which almost was the thumbnail, too. I could never turn down J. Scott Campbell, but I was outvoted. And to be honest with you, I mean, that Tedesco cover, I mean, come on. Even though I like this one, too. Curves, women, cat suits. Can't go wrong. Here we have Star Wars High Republic, Trail of Shadows. This is issue number 4. That's astounding that it's issue number 4 because it seems like it was only yesterday when I remember issue number 1 coming out and wondering what the hell this was. But yeah, issue number 4. Time is flying. Here is a Let me tell you something. This cover of Thor is awesome. I love everything about this. I love the way the logo is part of the art. I love the way it looks like Thor either got hammered or he just got his ass handed to him. Whatever it is, this is an awesome cover, and it's probably by Nick Klein. But yeah, there it is. Here we have I keep saying 10 Deaths of Wolverine, and this is issue number 1, which I believe last week was the 10 Lives of Wolverine. So I guess they're going to be crisscrossing, like alternating weeks, where 1 week will be life, 1 week will be death, 1 week will be life, 1 week will be... You see where I'm going with this, right? And finally, last but not least, X-Men number 7. I like this cover. I do. I particularly like the bottom right-hand corner of this cover, who I feel should actually be the entire cover, but that's just me. Moving on to the independents. There we go. We have Girl Scouts. This is issue number 3, really? I don't remember issue number 2. Either I'm losing time or something's going on here because I don't remember issue number 2. I could be wrong, though. Here is the B cover by Matteo Scalera. Gunslinger Spawn, number 4. This one is drawn by Brett Booth, who also, I believe, handles the art duties inside. And then we also have a cover by the Thief Matina. Right there. House of Slaughter, number 4, is up next. This is by Sheehan. I don't know what Sheehan's first name is. Apologies. Here we have the B cover by Del Adera. And it's 2 words, Del Adera. So I don't know if Del is his first name or her first name, and Adara is the second name. Ice Cream Man. Now, this is the cover. This is what they had for the cover. I'm hoping this is the actual cover, because if it is, this is a cool cover. But this is issue number 28 by Morazzo and O'Halloran. And then you got this B cover, that is creepy, by Ekman Lawn. Joy Operations, number 3, by Brian Michael Bendis and Stephen Byrne. This is cover A by Byrne. And here we have a B cover by Declan Shalvey. And finally, after 3 years, 4 years, it seems like an eternity. I mean, with the pandemic and everything, I mean, that just added to the length of time it's felt like. But finally, Saga number 55 is out. Well, to be honest with you, I won't believe it until I see it, but they're saying that it's out. So there it is. I can't even, I don't even remember when the last one came out. It had to be like 4 years ago, but it's finally out. And last but not least, we have Stray Dogs, Dog Days, issue number 2. There's cover A. Cute little guy. And this is cover B. And there you have it, my friends. That is all the books that are coming out Wednesday on New Comic Book Day. So I'd like to thank you for watching, commenting, participating, all that other fun stuff. I did have a customer, again, I don't know if John's watching or not, but who said that I should also, subscribe and like and all that other stuff. And on one of the streams, I don't know if it's the one that's still live, but I did say that I did notice that with the metrics that YouTube has, that like over 60% of the people that were watching me were not subscribed. So if you happen to be one of those 60%, and you feel like it, please consider subscribing to the channel, because it helps get the word out there. And you know what? It's always, talking about comic books is always a good thing, as long as you can avoid all the political nonsense and the signaling and the drama and all that other stuff, and just stick to the drama of the book, like whatever's happening in that particular issue, It's always a good thing. and you could appreciate the art at least. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys and gals, and as always, have a great new comic book day.